With autumn fast approaching, I want to change the color palette in the garden and bring more autumnal tones. It's time to head to my favorite garden center and choose beautiful plants to refresh our containers and plantings. I'm also planting my first fall container, so I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Hi everyone! I'm on a plant mission today. I want to refresh the containers that I have at the front of the house. I had echinaceas last year. It was beautiful. I really loved the design, but they didn't survive winter. And right now I'm really missing a bit of summer color. So I'm hoping we can find that. And also some plants for a fall container. I'm really wanting some of those fall vibes in the garden, so we'll see what we can find. Okay, first things first, grab a trolley. I'm going straight to the outdoor section because this is what I'm interested in today. They have an insane collection of pots. I love coming here. So we need to find a new container and then we'll look at some plants. I love this color. Oh, that would be so beautiful for fall. These are pretty nice. 29. Those rhubarb forcers that look amazing. Okay, it took me a while to decide, but I think this is the one. I think we have to start with grasses. Definitely perfect for fall interest. There's so many to choose from, some more russet tones. Those little carex over here, look at this. So bright, cheerful. Stipa tenuissima. Look at how wispy and beautiful this looks. I think we'll do this one. I think we're going to do a little heather as well to complete a small container we have with some lambs here. Ooh, always worth looking for a bargain. What do we have here? I don't know where this is gonna go, but I've wanted one for forever, so it goes somewhere in the trolley. These are really beautiful as well. Some penstemons. I feel like I'm always doing ischemia, but I just love their look. And look at that with the grass. I think that's going to be brilliant. Ooh, we're starting to fill up. Look at this beauty! Beautiful rudbeckia. I think this is what we need. Oh wow, isn't it the perfect fall vibe? And I love how it looks with the black.
Sometimes garden centers will carry loose tulip bulbs. Of course, it's limited to a smaller range, but it's great because you can get as many bulbs as you want. I did find those really huge ones, like XXL bulbs of salmon impression. I can't wait to plant them and see how they do. And I also picked up some hyacinth bulbs. Stay tuned to see which varieties. Now we have to load everything in the car. Hope it fits.
Okay, the car is unloaded. Look at those gorgeous plants. It's time for a plant haul. I'm back from the store. I might have gone a little bit overboard, but I really love the selection of plants. I can't wait to show you. I'm not even sure where to start. Maybe with this gorgeous rudbeckia. This is a variety called Sumerina Yellow. Look at this. Isn't this fall in a bloom. I absolutely love those warm tones. This is actually going to be the centerpiece of a new planter I'm putting together right here. You might have spotted it earlier in my trolley, a beautiful dark container that's going to offset the plants beautifully. I'm really excited to try this perennial. I've never grown one before. I also got carried away with grasses. One of the first I picked up is a variety called Stipa tenuissima. Look how wispy this is. It's really beautiful. I love the plumes, I love the shape of it. I think it's going to be a great accent for any containers or any borders. I also couldn't pass up this small pepper plant. I think this is going to be a perfect little accent shrub. Of course, it's seasonal, and as soon as the frosts are going to hit, this won't survive, but we're going to be able to harvest some fruit off of this. You can see a couple of ripening peppers. Of course, it can't be fall without adding bluegrass. If, like me, you live in a zone 8 or 9, this is going to stay evergreen for you and provide a lot of winter interest. The underside of the leaves is also really beautiful. This is just fall. Look at how well this pairs with the Rudbeckia. I've had this plant on my wish list for a little while, so I snapped it up. I got 3 plants. I think I'm going to use them as underplanting at the front just to line this beautiful tin bass planter we have. I think it's going to be a lovely texture there. I just love the overall shape and feel of the plant. It's an Erigeon. This is a variety called Profusion, and it was awarded the RHS Garden Merit Award, so it means it's a great performance. I can't wait to see how this does in the garden. Another grass that I couldn't pass up, this is a beautiful carex called Coman's Bronze. Just look at this color, it's incredible. I love the shape of it, just the overall texture that it's going to bring. A couple of years ago, I wasn't too into grasses, but they are great for autumnal interest and also winter. And if you get grasses that can maintain their shape over winter, that's also great winter interest. Another classic plant for fall, of course, are pansies. So I got 2 flats of this beautiful honeybee. Just love this color. The yellow with the hints of bronze, it just complements the color palette that I'm going for really well. And they're classic for both fall and spring. I already had the 2 other grasses in my basket and then saw this beautiful pennisetum. It's called Fireworks. Look at those plumes. It's just, I got this for the seed heads. This is just absolutely glorious. And I also saw the leaf color was really intriguing. It's beautiful. It's variegated, but not in white, in deep pink. It's gorgeous, gorgeous accent. The phrase of the day is I couldn't resist. I already added anemones to the garden last year when I tackled a redesign of the front garden, but they haven't done so well. 1 plant died and the other 2 are really small and just not producing many blooms. So I thought I would add to the collection and see how these do. It's a different variety. This one is September Charm, and I actually prefer it because it is to me the classic anemone shape, just a single bloom. So I got 2 plants of this and also 2 white ones of a variety called Honorine Jobert. Again, the classic same bloom shape, a single bloom but in white. I also got this Schemia. This is to me a classic for fall and winter planting. It's an evergreen plant. Its seed heads in this beautiful burgundy color are really beautiful. And I got this one because it's actually 2 plants, so I can separate it and use it as an accent in planting. Also got those 2 others, one in pink and one in this beautiful chartreuse green. I thought those are really cute and also quintessential fall. I couldn't resist tulips any longer. I got some, those bulbs were absolutely huge. This is just not even fitting between my thumb and my index. It's just a sign of an XXL bulb. This is a beautiful pink tulip, a very large, grows to 55 centimeters, and it's a beautiful salmon pink apricot color, really striking. So I have 10 bulbs of these, and I also got a pack of Queen of Night. The bulbs are a little bit smaller, so I hope we have a beautiful show as well. also received some bulbs from Thompson & Morgan, so thank you for sending those out, of a variety called Slawa, and I think it's going to tie the whole mix together. It's going to be glorious. I also got some specialty hyacinths, so varieties that I don't typically find at the supermarket when they go on sale. I got 4 bulbs of Gypsy Queen, a beautiful apricot bloom, and 4 bulbs of a variety called Woodstock that I grew last year. It was a beautiful deep purple. So I thought those two paired together or just on their own would be a lovely addition. Last but not least, I cannot believe I found this. Oh, I found that glorious mix, my favorite pairing of a beautiful double tulip, which is also fringed. It's called Queensland, and a beautiful pale blue muscari called Valerie Finis. I mean, just the two together are perfect. I think when you're going to see this is going to be last weekend. We visited the beautiful David Austin Gardens up in Birmingham. That was beautiful. Well, of course, at the end of August, we didn't get peak blooms, but it was still very lovely. And whilst I didn't get any roses, I got a few bits from the plant center. I didn't get roses because I typically order them bare root and then grow them on, and it's a more cost-effective solution, and that still works really well. I got this beautiful sedum called Chocolate Cherry. This plant was on display in the Lion Garden, and it was full of bees. And also I really love sedum, so I thought these dark stems would be absolutely striking. Those are pretty drought resistant as well, so always a great addition for containers, for example. And I also got this tiny cute viburnum called Eve Prince. It's really beautiful. It's going to be a perfect accent shrub. The buds have the palest pink hue, which is going to be perfect to tie in with some of those other plants. And the white blooms just bring a pop of brightness. It's perfect. In 10 years, this is going to grow to 1.5 meter by 1.5 meters. So it's going to stay pretty compact. Then Home Base was or might still be doing a plant sale. I think they do that at the end of every summer. So I got for 75p this beautiful okra. I'm not sure of the variety. I think it might be Paris. If it throws deep pink blooms, it's Paris. Otherwise, we'll ID it later. And also, so I got 2 euchras and also this beautiful campanula. I've had one under planting, a beautiful Camellia japonica. It's been doing great for years, just spreading, and it typically blooms from early spring all the way to the frosts, so a great plant. And there I also got a bunch of sempervivums. You might have spotted those in my last video where I'm arranging beautiful succulents in a metal urn, so if you love succulents, go check that project. That's also something great to bring indoors in the cooler months.
And of course, another quintessential fall plant, some chrysanthemums. How gorgeous is this pink shade?
Okay, I filled the container with compost, not all the way to the top because the root balls of those plants look quite huge. It's nice and rooted, so you can just tease the roots a little bit. Okay. Wow, look at that. I think we're going to do, oh yeah. I hope you enjoyed this plant haul and planting a fall container with me, my first of the season. Let me know if you like this type of videos where I take you shopping with me and then we plan something together. Now I'll be putting this container at the front, and make sure to come back next week because I still have a lot of beautiful plants left to plant in the garden, so we're going to do another revamp of the front planter. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out any updates, and I'll see you next time. Bye!